I'm Mike Hebert, owner of Cantex Roofing and Construction. Every day is game day, and we'll get it right when it comes to your roofing, construction, windows, and mirrors. Call Cantex Roofing and Construction today. Together, we are one serving you.
Getting to the point, but taking the scenic route to get there. This is the Bottom Line Podcast from 100.7 The Score.
Hey, what's good? Happy Friday. Good afternoon, for real this time. And welcome. It's the Bottom Line on 100.7 The Score. The 100.7 The Score mobile app. DoubleTSportsNetwork.com, as well as yours on television. Fox 34 News Now, YouTube, Fire Stick, Roku, 950 on your AM dial. However you are taking us in, we are thrilled that you've chosen to make us part of your Friday afternoon. We being myself, Chois Woodman, alongside Jeff McGuire, Clint Scott, back behind the glass handling us. Y'all can hit us up as well if you want to. Thoughts, comments, questions, all of it welcome on the Yates Flooring Center chat line through that 100.7 The Score mobile app, which you can carry anywhere with you, even listening out in Circleville, Utah. It's where the aliens originated. What's up, Jeff?
Oh, because they put circles in the ground?
Yeah, crop circles.
Okay.
Right? I don't know how many crops there are up there in that part of Utah, but
All I know about Utah is they're the bumblebee state. I don't know why.
Is that right?
But like their
I
state
think you're off on your words a little bit.
No, I'm on their state highway sign.
You're close.
It's a beehive.
That's what they are.
That's just the
the
beehive,
beehive state. Yeah.
Okay.
I would not normally have that memorized, but I think
I don't know why it is.
It popped up in a Sporkle quiz for me last week, so
okay.
that's the only reason I know it's the beehive state. Do you Sporkle?
I do not.
You don't Sporkle? Okay.
I think I've helped Rob with it. I think that's his trivia thing.
He likes, yeah.
I think I've helped him with it on occasion.
Gotcha. We've got a handful of things we'll get into on this particular Friday afternoon. We'll do some nonsensical stuff, but also some sportage stuff. We'll talk Texas Rangers as they come back in after the All-Star break. And by in, I mean into play. One game back of 500. They play what was supposed to be the Josh J series, and neither are going to be
Part
in
2.
attendance. I know. Yes.
I mean, because we had the Part 1 during Mother's Day.
But Josh J's at home,
yep.
and unfortunately not.
Neither
not
are
be
there.
The case. Yeah. Yeah, I was able to get tickets for tomorrow's game, and in anticipation of exactly that, I'm like, this will be really cool. And I was gonna have Jamie text.
When did you get these tickets?
6 weeks ago, probably. Like around when the first meeting happened.
Mother's Day.
Yeah.
In May.
About then, somewhere in there.
So when Josh was hitting, you asked for tickets. You get the tickets, and then he quit hitting in June.
I wouldn't blame me.
I don't know, man.
This was actually offered to me.
Offered to you?
I didn't reach out. This was offered to me. So I'm like, yeah, sure, I'll take them.
I'm a little stitious now.
I don't think it was me. I really don't think so.
I'm a little stitch.
I've already passed my jinxism to Rob Bro anyway. So, anyway, yeah, I got these in anticipation of getting to see both of them. I did in my mind at the time. I'm like, well,
you dreamed it in your head, is what you're saying.
Well, what I dreamed was that okay, there's going to be a chance that Jace isn't there.
Right.
I knew that was a possibility because he wasn't starting every day, and that I knew he could get sent back down. Nowhere in my mind did I think Josh Jung would not be playing in this game.
Mm-hmm.
So
that's fair.
So I'm hoping he gets called up tomorrow.
Hey, I made a bold statement that he will this weekend.
You did, so I really hope you're right on your bold statement.
I do not remember the last bold statement I got right, but, hey.
Yeah.
That'd be a fun one to have.
That'd be a great one. I'm all for it. But so we do have the Josh Jace Young battle minus those two guys. It is the Rangers. We'll get into that.
We just need Michael Jung out there then.
That'd be all right. He's pretty old, but
I'm sure if given the opportunity, he could coach third base.
okay. How old do you think he is?
Michael Jung?
Yeah.
I'm going to say 47.
Michael Jung. That irks me. When I Google his name, the first picture that pops up is a Dodgers uniform. Come on. I get he's a Californian, but that's stupid. 48. Good guess.
Hey, how about that? I could buy his jersey.
You could.
My rule, nobody younger.
How many are you? 46?
Yep.
Okay.
My rule's nobody younger than me. It'd be weird to have a 48-year-old's jersey, but, that is technically older, so that's allowed.
That's true. We got other things we'll get into today. WWE on the WWE featuring a country singer.
Okay.
Or UFC at the White House. Anybody? No. A Big 12 coaches rankings. We saw a quarterback rankings yesterday. A coaches rankings has been posted. So I think it'll be interesting to see where someone puts all of the coaches in the Big 12 conference.
That is going to be... It's somebody from the Four Letter Network, right?
No.
It's not.
No, this is...
And it's not Big 12 coaches.
This is hard. Yeah,
okay.
all Big 12...
No, it's not the Big 12 coaches putting it together.
Gotcha. No, this is Heartland College Sports, who is a internet site devoted just to the Big 12.
Where would they... That's going to take some thinking.
Don't worry. We'll
I'm sure we'll get to it. Sure. I'm just trying to think where I would put them putting Joey Maguire.
Also got a list of best cereals out there. Best drink to beat the heat wave.
Like, in general drink or like adult drink?
General drink.
Okay.
Yeah. So.
Other than just water?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because that's a pretty good one.
That's a solid one. So, whatever you want to get into, we'll take it on the Yates Flooring Center chat line as well. I'll probably get loopy as well, just because.
I have done what you were doing.
You have. I'm saying by hour number.
I understand. I totally get it.
6 is.
I am not saying anything against it.
It's all good. All good. And then you had something you wanted to get into today.
I did?
No, but I was just testing that out to see if you would throw something out.
I don't have anything specific. I am happy to get into anything that you want to get, unless we want to just make fun of Jerry Jones for an hour.
Oh, there is one more thing. Our president is considering an executive order on the college athletes' employment status. So, we'll get into that.
I can't wait to see how that's worded.
Okay.
Like, just from a legal perspective. I'm not saying you can't do it. That's not what I'm curious to see how that's worded.
How is I honestly don't know the answer to this. How are NBA and NFL players viewed? Are they actual employees of the league, or are they contract labor to the league?
I think they're contract labor to the league through their teams.
Because right now, all college athletes are contract labor.
Yeah.
Now that's how these contracts work. They're contract labor to their teams, their school. So I honestly don't know if the NBA and NFL guys are contract labor or they're actual employees to the league. Y'all tell us what you want to talk about. We'll dive into lots of different things today. We got headlines for you, including an update from the Open Championship next. It's the bottom line on 100.7 The Score.
Getting to the point, but taking the scenic route to get there. This is the Bottom Line Podcast from 100.7 The Score.
Thanks for hanging with us on a Friday. This is the Bottom Line, Yours on 100.7 The Score and the 100.7 The Score mobile app. Watch Ball on TV, Fox 34 News Now. Shout out, happy birthday to my oldest daughter and youngest and only. I don't know why I said oldest.
Well, she is your oldest daughter.
She is technically, and she is my only daughter. So happy birthday, Jazzy. I told you, Jeff, we would have a list of Big 12 head football coach rankings ahead of the 2025 season. I have not looked at this list.
Okay.
I wanted to be surprised along with everybody else. So we will reveal it together. It's hardly in college sports.
I'm trying to brace myself before you look at the. I haven't seen it at all. Because if they're talking how good these coaches are in their time in the Big 12, Mike Gundy is going to be pretty high on this list. He's had a million times the success of everybody else, it feels like, in the Big 12.
So this is.
But if it's the last 4 years that they're looking at this, or where they would put them for this year.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know what they're looking at overall.
I'm going to read the little blurb to you to tell you what he's looking at overall.
Okay.
Pete Mundo writes this, says, since my goal is to avoid as much controversy as possible, I decided I would go ahead and rank the Big 12 coaches going into the 2025 season. What could possibly go wrong, right?
Right.
No one's going to be upset by this, I promise. My goal is to combine a coach's track record at his current program, but incorporate his entire career and factor in the history and the expectations that I exist. So trying a little bit of everything.
Okay.
That's what it sounds like.
Then I will not be upset if he has Mike Gundy at number 1.
We're starting at the bottom. Number 16, who's your bottom coach in this league?
U of H.
Willie Fritz. Scott Satterfield is who he's got, and that's who I would agree with. I'd probably put Brent Brennan there. And then
I think all three of those are 16, 15, 14.
15 is Scott Frost at UCF.
I like Scott Frost, and I don't know why.
He cites the Nebraska tenure such a debacle is why he's so low on this list, even though he went...
Oh, he's not counting... He's not just looking at Big 12. Okay, go ahead.
No, he said history...
Okay, whole total history. Got it.
History of your entire career.
Okay.
So this isn't just what you've done in the Big 12. Because Scott Frost would be not applicable if it was what you've done in the Big 12.
Mm-hmm.
Brent Brennan, Arizona, is 14.
That feels about right.
I would put him at 16, but that's okay. Ready for our bombshell?
No.
Number 13, Joey McGuire, Texas Tech.
Why?
Joey McGuire has steadily turned around at Texas Tech, but he's only 3 years into being a head coach at the college level, so he's factoring experience. And while there's steady improvement, you've gone 23 and 16 overall, there's still a lot to prove. Heck, his career will arguably be defined by the 2025 team and season we're heading into. I don't disagree with what he's written. I disagree with the spot placement. But there'll be room for
we'll see
more dissent on this list. Number 12, Sonny Dykes at TCU.
National championship game probably bumps him up a bunch, and he's coming down hard from that. That would be my guess is what he says.
Number 11, Dave Aranda at Baylor.
Was that right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Pretty well. And citing that Gary Patterson's players were in that national championship game, a lot of them. Number 11 is Dave Aranda.
I don't have an issue with that.
Who has a Big 12 championship under his belt.
Yep.
Number 10, Kenny Dillingham, the guy who just won a Big 12 championship.
Yep. I don't have a problem with that.
At 10, I have a problem with that.
At 10?
Yeah.
That it's not higher.
That it's not better.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm more along the lines of if these guys were just above Joey is kind of where my head's at.
At number 9, Deion Sanders. I have a problem with that one. Ahead of what we've talked about so far, what have we... I mean, he's in the same vein as Sonny Dykes and Joey McGuire to me.
Yeah.
He does not belong ahead of Kenny Dillingham. No way, no how.
And I think Deion can coach. I do. I think he is an asset to the Big 12. I think he is a good coach. He's a much better coach than I think I initially gave him credit for. This is not me knocking Deion Sanders. This is
and maybe
for the criteria that they are placing.
Maybe I am a little jaded on it because, not jaded, but biased. Because that Colorado team was terrible before Deion arrived.
Mm-hmm.
It was awful. And it was bad in year one under Deion. But, sheesh. Elevating him above some of these other guys, I don't know. Number 8, Kalani Sitake at BYU. Okay.
I mean, if he's got a big, gooey middle of the Big 12 where all of these guys are hanging out, like if that's part of what he says, I might be willing to listen to that for him being that high.
The next two on this list are going to be what?
I'm going to throw my phone out the window, aren't I?
Number 7, Rich Rodriguez. He'll be forever remembered by casual fans for his bombing out at Michigan. Also, along with a subpar tenure at Arizona. Don't forget that one, too.
And yet our UCF guy gets knocked for subpar stuff at Nebraska.
Right. Yeah, Rich Rod, that's silliness to put him there. And again, he's trying to factor everything, but sheesh, you might hate the next one even more. Willie Fritz, we have not mentioned his name from Houston at number 6.
What has he done?
Well, he's won everywhere he's been. He's kind of like a Grant McCaslin in that he's won everywhere, except for last year at Houston. But Central Missouri, Sam Houston State, Georgia Southern, and Tulane, he's been a winner. So this year we'll track whether he continues that or not. He does have a Cotton Bowl win under his belt, too. Number 5, Chris Kleiman. Feels like that's where he is and always has been and always will be. Right in the middle, or right about number 5. 4 is Mike Gundy.
Feels a little low from everything else we've talked about. But
yeah.
If it's all because his tumble last year and the year before wasn't great either.
0-9 is really bad.
It is.
It is. Kyle Whittingham, 3 at Utah. Number 2.
He didn't get... Okay. So would have he been 1 last year if Utah had had a pulse?
Probably, but he and Gundy are almost identical when it comes to their records, tenures, what they've done historically. So I don't know if they give Whittingham 1 or OSU 1, or Gundy, pardon me. Number 2 is Lance Leipold at Kansas. And I'm pretty sure Pete Mundo, if you want to, I believe he is an Iowa State guy, the guy that's written this whole thing. Number 1 is Matt Campbell. I don't want to misspeak on that, but either he's an Iowa State guy or just writes super favorably about them all the time. I'm not trashing Matt Campbell, but I don't label him as the best coach in the Big 12. He's good. He's really good. He's a top 5 coach in the Big 12. He's not number 1. Clint says he does. Lance Leipold's also not number 2. Lance Leipold deserves a lot of credit for what he did, but he's not those are not the top 2 coaches in this league.
No. I'm not saying they should be at the bottom either. Don't. But 1, 2, that... Ooh. Wow, that feels so off.
I think
I would like this guy's drink tested to see if he's got too much of the cold Coors Light in it.
No joke. I do think and we lean on our biases. I admit to doing it for me. I think he is a Midwest guy that is leaning on Midwest guys. Not too surprising there. I mean, the ones I have the biggest issue with, not even the top 2, because I think those are Campbell's definitely a top 5 guy. Leipold, top 7 in the league.
How many of these guys have a winning record every year they've been coaching in Division I? Every year.
Probably none. I don't know that any of them do.
Joey's got a winning record in every year.
Sorry, minus that one. Yeah, he does have a winning record every single year. Yep, you're right. I would guess all of the others have missed a bowl game at some point. Yeah, I mean, Sitake's 8 on this list. He was in danger of being fired going into last season.
I'm not saying Joey should be 1. That's not
No,
my
I
Army.
get it. I get
I
it.
just don't want somebody thinking that's what I'm.
He's not 13th though,
Yeah.
and you could poll people around the league. They'll tell you. The same
Well, be careful with that. There's a lot of people mad.
he
at
may
Texas
not be
Tech.
the most popular guy right now.
But he's such a good dude.
It's the bottom line on 100.7 The Score.
Bringing you the truth, or something like the truth. This is the Bottom Line Podcast from 100.7 The Score.
Oh, you did that on purpose. It's the bottom line.
We had locked eyes. I was telling you the mic was on.
No, we were still singing Cher during the break.
No.
Yeah, you sang too.
I did?
Well, Clint did.
Did he?
Would you say that you guys shared a song?
No.
Heyo.
I did not sing along with Cher. I'm not anti-singing along with Cher. Don't get me wrong. That's not what I did, though. I will take blame for when I do something.
I did start it.
Okay.
I can
Well, then
take
you
blame
guys
for
should.
He did start it. Y'all keep chiming in on the Yates Flooring Center chat line. We will get back to more of your thoughts. I was reading some of them. Steven says
You
we
look
had,
very confused for a minute. I was like, what happened?
yeah.
Go
Steven
ahead.
says we had ice boxes in our first few campers. Milk was always nasty, not nummy. Okay. What's nummy?
It's like
Yummy. Yeah.
Okay.
Nummy
It's
in my
good.
tummy. Yeah, it's a good thing.
Okay. No, yeah, milk's got to be ice cold. Cucumbers taste like dirt, Jeff. 100% with you on the cucumber hate.
I don't think they taste like dirt. If you don't wash them, yes, but they do taste like water.
I have
But
just
very
got.
bitter water.
I've just gotten into where I can handle the cucumber a little bit.
Good for you.
That's terrible.
And it's on the record.
No, it's not.
Ba-ba-da-ba-da.
I think, like, I can only
If
do
you
cucumber
slobber
on it like you should. Stop it. Stop it.
If you really want to have some fun, Clint, there's a 6 o'clock hour of the morning drive that's got one. I'm not going to tell you what to grab, but you'll hear it
You
immediately.
can't make him go listen to the whole hour to find
It's
something.
If you wanted to look,
It's like Monkey Paw Trade Machine. Like, there's something great, but you have to listen to the entire
it's
hour.
really
not the
go
whole
hunt
hour.
for it.
It is before this day in sports history.
So the cucumber I have just like last few months come around on only if I can have something on top of it, like a tahine or something.
Okay.
I like it like on stuff. I like the crunch. It's not on a lot of stuff, but there's a few things I do like.
Steven says, I agree, Jeffrey. Pickles are nasty. That's not true. Can Clint do
It
the
is true. That's what they said.
No, it's untrue.
They agreed with me.
Can Clint do... I know, that's why
They're allowed to do that on occasion.
No.
It doesn't happen often. Let me have my one.
They didn't read the fine print. Can Clint do the dad jokes today? Possibly.
Clint's retired. Clint's never said a dad joke ever. We'll never.
By the
do it
way, have
again.
you seen the dog bowl?
I got to explain that to someone last week.
Did you?
Yeah, it was great.
It is. When was the last time that was told in joking manner?
Like a month ago.
A month ago?
Is Jeff the voice of reason between Chia and Buttface?
I hope not.
Chihuahua. I don't know that Jeff has ever been labeled as the voice of reason.
Yeah.
You've been labeled as a lot of things, but voice of reason doesn't seem like that's Jamie's normal role.
I hope I'm not the voice of reason.
Okay.
I'm too crazy.
And how is Joey done against Matt Campbell? Mic drop.
Last year?
I think ever. We didn't play last year. Right?
But you won in Iowa State.
Oh, never mind.
His record is good against Matt Campbell, is what they're saying, because it is.
2-0 or 2-1? I honestly don't remember. Like we play?
You didn't play 2 years ago.
So we've played back-to-back trips to Ames, right?
Yes.
Okay, so then you're 2-0.
Because the last time they were here was 4 years ago.
They
when
were
Sonny beat
terrible.
'em.
They
Yep.
were terrible when you beat them up there, and that was the horrible cold weather game.
Yeah, that was, what was it, like 13-7? I don't know
Yeah,
what the score was.
And that's where my skew of their stadium, or my view of their stadium, got skewed, because Everybody always told me Iowa State fans are going to show up no matter the weather, no matter how the team is. Of that 60,000 seat stadium, there were 15,000 people or less. And I don't blame them. I mean, it was single-digit weather and wind chill had it just horrible. So I don't blame them because that was a horrible or not a good football team. And who was it that caught that touchdown pass for Tech? Baylor Cupp, I believe.
That sounds familiar.
To help you win that really low-scoring game.
I've napped since then, so I don't quite remember, but that sounds familiar.
But, yeah, Joey's done well against Matt Campbell. I don't know. When you're ranking coaches,
you have to be careful with that because then you'd be like, well, Dave Aranda, I'd take him over Joey McGuire.
I have no issue with what Dave Aranda is being placed above Joey McGuire right now.
No, I'm just saying if you were going, hey, this is who I think the best coach in the Big 12, or this is who I'd rather have at the program.
Yeah.
If you're going over just head-to-head record.
Yeah, no,
for everybody. I'm just saying that works full circle. For,
it does.
For
it does.
Positives for you and for negatives.
It does. Yeah, take that, Lance Leipold. Just kidding.
I mean,
now I do think what's so hard when you're ranking coaches, and if you're just joining us, Heartland College Sports put out a ranking of Big 12 coaches and had Joey McGuire 13th, had Matt Campbell 1, Lance Leipold 2. When you're ranking coaches, you have to kind of lean into this is my criteria.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like he's scattershot all over the place with that. I think for some coaches, it was about your history. For some coaches, it's about projection. It was just.
And some coaches, you forgot portions of their history.
Yeah, I think you leaned. You've got to lean into. Okay, this is my criteria, and I'm really going hard on this. Because if not, you're going to get a ranking that's all over the place like that.
Yeah, that has to be the way that I was understanding how he was writing it. Had to be like, if their careers ended right now,
right,
this is how I would rank these coaches.
That's what it felt like. And if that's the case, Joey McGuire's coached 3 years at this level. And is there a coach on the list that's less than that? I don't know that there is.
Dion was D2, wasn't he?
Okay, yeah. He was FCS. So Dion's in
because he and Dion have the same amount of years of FBS, right?
No, Dion came in a year later.
Oh, that's right.
So,
that's right.
So Dion is the one that's coached 2 years.
Well, Dillingham's only coached 2 years.
Yeah.
What was he before?
Well, he was offensive coordinator at Oregon.
I think that's right. Yeah.
I think that was his first head coaching gig. I mean, he's like 27, so he hasn't had that. He couldn't have had that many.
Yeah, and Dillingham's the one that I have the biggest issue with. Yes, he had a bad first season, but he went and won the Big 12 last year when zero expectations were on the team.
And immediately turned around a horrid program.
Yeah.
When he took over, self-imposed bowl ban. The previous regime did him no favors.
Yeah.
Walked into a mess. And I thought, boy, that's a situation. It's going to take him a while to get good. I hope he has a long leash. And then he didn't need it.
Dillingham at 10 is the biggest farce, I think, of that entire list. I mean, that's I don't know, top 5 or 6 guy. I think easily, even though he's coached 2 years at this level. So that's the deal. You got 16 coaches in this league, and they are from all different backgrounds, shapes, sizes, and it is
ages.
I mean, you got Dillingham to who's the oldest guy? Is it Whittingham?
I think it's Whittingham over Gundy.
And then Leipold's pretty old too, isn't he?
Yeah, he's not as old as you would think.
He looks old.
He does.
He feels like since he came in, he's been the grandpa of the group. But
well, and he's another one too because he coached. Kind of has that Fritz style where he
Fritz is old too.
Coached for so long at so many different levels. But at the same time, we're like, is this 90-year-old gonna be able to lead this? Like, oh, he's not. He's, I think, early 60s.
Yeah. Yep. So, not to bash one guy's article. I mean, I probably still have more issue with Andy Staples' quarterback list than I do that coaching list because at least you can make arguments for most of those. There's some inexplicable spots on the Andy Staples quarterback list. Devin Dampier at 3.
I thought
what
about
are we
it like
doing?
3 times yesterday, and thinking about it now, it's making me mad
It's like,
again.
what are we doing? Devin Dampier, guy that threw 12 touchdowns and 12 picks last year at New Mexico at 3. Baron Morton at 9 is silly. I mean, it just is. And it's not just the bias that's leaking out of me. There's plenty of it. I mean, I guarantee you.
You have to take into account that I'm a biased person.
I guarantee you there's, if you ask most coaches in the Big 12, if not all, Baron Morton's going to be a lot higher on that list of guys they would want to quarterback their team.
Allegedly.
Oh, hey there. Oh, hey there.
Sorry. Hey, I'm walking out.
I'm
It
kicking
can
you
happen
out,
now.
Jeff.
Okay, bye.
Have a good Friday.
That's the plan. Bye.
Bottom line continues next on 100.7 The Score. I've just gotten into where I can handle the cucumber a little bit.
Bringing you the truth, or something like the truth. This is the Bottom Line Podcast from 100.7 The Score.
Happy Friday, y'all. This is the Bottom Line on 100.7 The Score, 107thescore.com, and the 100.7 The Score mobile app, powered by Happy State Bank. We're watchable on TV, Fox 34 News now. Your YouTube, your Fire Stick, Roku, Apple TV, whatever your avenue is to take us in, we are glad that you've decided to do so on this Friday afternoon. Alongside Jamie Lint, I'm Chois Woodman. Got Clint Scott as well as intern Logan across the way taking care of us. You can also hit us up if you'd like to. Your thoughts, your comments, your questions, all of it. Welcome on the Yates Flooring Center chat line via that 100.7 The Score mobile app. You can take it anywhere with you. Even listen in if you're out in Moose Jaw, Canada.
Moose Jaw.
That's what they say.
Okay. I understand how they got their name, I guess.
Someone just stumbled upon a moose jaw and is like, let's set up a town here.
Yeah.
Probably.
Seems like something to that effect.
I would think so. We've covered a lot of ground in the first hour. We went over a Big 12 coaches ranking, talked about cucumbers and pickles.
Cucumbers, one of my very, very favorite, probably my favorite vegetable. Yeah. I never really ranked them.
You never ranked your vegetables, so.
But I think they're at the top.
Really?
Yeah.
But you don't like the pickle, which is also a cucumber.
Because we make it nasty by
Pickling
soaking it in vinegar. Yeah.
Yeah. You know there's vinegar
Then again,
in
ketchup has vinegar
I was about to say there's a lot of vinegar in ketchup from what I gather. Okay. That's probably all we talked about.
Wow.
No, we talked about the Rangers a little bit.
Can I
You need a 30?
do a little truth serum going on with the Rangers? Can I just
Spout. Go for
can I
it.
just spout some things out?
I'm not going to like this, but go ahead.
I've always kind of pulled for the Rangers.
Are you mad at them right now?
My first ever favorite athlete was a guy named Bucky Dent. Okay.
Yes.
And he was traded late in his career with the Yankees, from the Yankees to the Rangers.
Yep.
I think I've told you the story the very first time that I went to the Hall of Fame in Cooperstown.
Mm-hmm.
My parents basically said, okay, you can buy something in here. I'm sure they gave me a price limit.
I'm sure.
And I picked a Texas Rangers bank, like coin
That's
bank,
awesome.
because I was mad at the Yankees.
Atta boy.
Okay? So this was like in, 1982, 1981. Okay.
We were meant for this.
So I've always kind of pulled for the Rangers. I got over it and got back to, then Dave Winfield just became my favorite player, and I got over the whole Bucky Dent thing.
Yeah.
So I've always kind of liked the Rangers. Moved to Texas. I'm close to them. Get to see them play a decent amount. Whatever. Become a Ranger fan.
Okay.
I think many in Lubbock, Texas have become bigger Ranger fans lately because of the addition of Josh Jung and him being a key part of them winning a World Series and all of the above, right?
Right. I think that's very fair. Yeah.
Here's where the truth comes in. I'm having a hard time right now. I am not blaming the Rangers for anything, but I am having a hard time right now, like rooting for them to do well because Josh is not there. And it's kind of like, well, the better they do, they can just say, yeah, we don't need to make any changes. We don't need to bring him back. We're not going to mess with this. So I'm having a hard time. I'm going to tell you, I'm not rooting against the Rangers. I'm having a hard time rooting for them right now.
Can I have some truth serum too? I said this when Jung went down. I get the business. I get it. But I'm torn because the Rangers are and forever will be my MLB team. But I'm like still upset. I'm like, this is my favorite player in Major League Baseball, and I want him to.
Yeah, I'm not upset I'm mad at the Rangers. It's not their fault. Josh has been struggling.
It's hard.
Then again, other guys are struggling too, but they're out of options, and you can't move them to the minor leagues, and so
yeah,
it kind of looks worse for Josh than it would for other guys.
Exactly. So Ezekiel Duran, he's played some third base. You put Josh Smith over there. Whoever it is, and this isn't a good approach as a Rangers fan. I'm rooting against them, the individuals, not the team, but I'm like. Yeah, Duran, and I like Ezekiel Duran. I think he's a good person. And I'm like, you're not our third baseman. You're not. That's Josh Young's spot. Don't mess it up.
Yeah.
I mean, I kind of did that. You and I were watching a game while we were doing a show the other day. Josh, maybe
Smith.
It wasn't.
Yeah.
Was that live? Yeah,
Yeah.
Josh Smith sailed one over first base when he was playing third base. I'm
We
like,
were like, Josh
Young
wouldn't have done that.
Nope.
Not like
know.
He's never made an error. I'm just it's
petty
immature
a little
sports fan kind of going on.
Yeah.
You're not gonna like this at all, but I just kind of like if you're not gonna put him in the big leagues, let's move him at the deadline. Let's send him somewhere else and give him a chance to start over fresh somewhere else.
It's not like he's not that young. No pun intended. He seriously is a young guy still. He's got a lot of baseball left in him, so
hope so.
So this season itself might not be as great, but he can stick with the Rangers and still have a great career in his future.
Yep, sure can.
But it is affecting my I don't get me wrong. I've probably never been less excited to go to a Rangers game than I am tomorrow. I am still very excited. It's the Rangers, and 10-year-old
cool to go to a big league ballpark.
Yeah, 10-year-old Chois would be bashing me right now for saying that because it's a big league baseball game and it's awesome. Right. So that sounds spoiled, but I am saddened because my plan was to go watch Josh Young. That's what was so cool about it. I think I said this. I don't know if it was you and me, but it's kind of like when you get a roommate in college and he's your best friend. They tell you not to room with your best friends because it doesn't always end up that way on the other side. The Rangers,
I would totally agree with that.
The Rangers, when they drafted Josh Young, that's kind of the same situation.
Perfect scenario,
I love the Rangers. I love Josh Young and Texas Tech. And now it's like, well, this is not good. This is not good. One of these things is not working out. Mm-hmm. So, and it's funny. There's a chance one of these guys is listening too, but doubtful. I went in to get a house, rent a house with two of my best friends in college. These guys, one of them stood up by me at my wedding. The other one
you just don't speak to anymore.
Hardly ever. So it's very true. It can definitely go south.
My first roommate in college, I could not stand the dude the first semester. It was button heads all day long. After the first semester, he got a single and moved out down the hall, and he was in my wedding. And we're still very good friends.
So you're friends after that. Okay.
Yeah. But
that's good.
Man, those small, tiny rooms over there at Gaston Hall, man. They knocked that thing down. It was the slums of Texas Tech.
Did he keep his desk like I keep mine? Is that why you didn't?
Gosh, I could never room with Choice.
Whatever. You have roomed with me on the road a couple of times.
That was on a mountain.
Well, that
It was a whole mountain we had.
Jamie, that would work out because that wouldn't break the don't room with your friends rule.
Yes, that's true. Very true.
Dang it.
Very accurate, Clint.
It's the bottom line on 100.7 The Score.
Getting to the point, but taking the scenic route to get there. This is the Bottom Line Podcast from 100.7 The Score.
Happy Friday, everyone. This is the bottom line on 100.7 The Score and 107thescore.com. Jamie Lent to my right. I'm Chois Woodman. Clint Scott across the way. We hit the halfway mark of the blind projections today. And we are, 43 days away from Texas Tech kicking off the season. What's 43 minus 7, Jamie?
43 minus 7, 36.
Okay. That's not accurate.
43 minus 7 is 36.
Okay.
Yeah, what math are you doing? He even gave you the answer.
He did, and I tried to tell him
That's
no.
like when you take a test and like teacher's like, and you can use your textbooks.
I
And
don't
you're
need
looking
it.
at the textbook and like, this textbook's an idiot.
It's wrong. Gosh dang it. Why do
You
I?
should have used your phone and enemy thing.
I should have.
Yeah.
So, according to Jamie's math, which is accurate, we are 36 days away from this team getting their season underway, and it is the Iowa State Cyclones. So, who picked first yesterday? Me. It is Clintel's turn to pick first. I'll go second, and Jamie third. Something like that. All right. Iowa State opens in Ireland.
This is the 2025 Aer Lingus College Football Classic.
I believe they have to
Aer Lingus.
change their mascots to the whole Wildcats and the McCyclones for it. I don't know if that's true, but that's what I've been saying.
It's a good thing Kenny Dillingham's not playing in this game. Or what? No jokes? Okay, sorry. Only Shane Gillis can tell leprechaun jokes.
I just knew where you were going.
All right.
It was going to be great.
Yes, I know.
It was going to be great.
Chris Kleiman's not exactly super tall, is he?
No.
And neither am I, and that's why it hit a little too close to home.
But you're taller than two people in the building at least.
You should have Jamie put on people's hats in the building. It's incredible. It's my favorite party trick of his.
It is
any hat.
amazing.
What would be more entertaining, Clint,
It
is
is a
have people put
child-sized
my
hat.
hat on.
Joyce and I's head would explode.
Oh my gosh.
They wouldn't get on.
No, they look like a child's hat. That's what it is. All right, Iowa State and Kansas State play each other in the opening game of the Big 12 season. This is what they call a conference game.
Irish Farmageddon.
Clint, who you got?
Give me the Cyclones.
Okay. I will take the Cyclones.
I will take anybody named Rocco over a dude who looks like he belongs in a boy band all day, every day.
I don't think Jamie is more biased against any individual player in the Big 12 than Avery Johnson. Accurate? This year.
Guy in the Big 12 that in football.
In football, yes.
I mean, Josh
Yeah.
Holliday's like there's a
No, I said
seismic
no.
gap
I said
between him and anybody else.
I said
for
player,
football.
not because Dion's probably ahead of.
Yeah,
that
he's
for
the
you.
most I don't want to say dislikable, but he's the guy I'm rooting against the most. Yeah,
It's the hair. South Dakota.
it's not the hair; it's the hype.
That
Yeah.
Yeah,
the Coyotes.
The
Coyotes?
Hayden Panettiere look doesn't help.
no.
Yeah, give me the Cyclones.
Okay, I will take the Cyclones over the Coyotes.
I will also take Iowa State.
Iowa.
This is the Cyhawk series.
The
in case you were
Cyhawk
wondering.
series. Thank you, Jamie.
Sponsored by Iowa Corn.
Iowa State won this last year?
Yeah, this was
Not
a
Nebraska corn, Iowa corn.
Well, of course.
game-winning field goal at Iowa last year.
Like 13 to 10 or something.
It was
No, I think it was like
ugly.
24-20. I thought it was in the 20s.
I was thinking
Was
it was in the teens, too.
think
It was super ugly.
You know what? Almost
This one
every
has
game.
been
Yeah,
yeah.
almost every game in the series is won by a field goal when it's super low scoring. So we could be thinking of another.
2019 was the score.
So we were both right.
20 to 19.
Yeah.
It was in the
Our
20s
powers
and the teens.
combined.
I'll take.
So you're
no, I'm gonna
switching-
I'm gonna
switching
take
order?
Clint to go first. Go ahead.
I'll take Iowa.
I will take Iowa.
Everything tells me to pick Iowa State, and that is what always makes me wrong in this
Yes,
matchup. So
I
I'm
always
going
miss
just
on
against
this.
my gut.
Same here. I'm going. I think Iowa State's going to win, but I'm going the other direction because I always miss this pick.
I'll take Iowa State.
Okay.
Presented by Iowa corn.
Thank you. At Arkansas State, how did that happen? Like, there's games where you're like,
Probably a 2-for-1 or something.
I know,
maybe.
but it's still like, I think we play it at North Texas still in 2027. So, I mean, that's what other people will probably say. How did that happen? At Arkansas State,
Cyclones.
Cyclones.
ISU.
Bye week on the 20th. So they play. So they do play back to back after week 0. So they travel back from Ireland to play South Dakota. There's no bye week there. Their first bye week is the 20th.
Kind of shows what they think about South Dakota.
I think it does. Man, wouldn't that be a bad loss? Arizona at home.
Yeah, I'll take the Cyclones.
Cyclones.
Iowa State.
We all picked that the first time around. At Cincinnati, which
I
we
am-
have picked.
Honestly, struggling to remember which way I picked.
Everybody picked Iowa State.
Okay, I'll stick with it then.
I will stick with it.
Everybody, have fun tonight.
So right now we have Iowa State at a 6-0 start as a
Everybody
group. No.
winning Choice
Five
tonight.
5-1 start because we did pick Iowa as the loss. Jamie's got them at 6-0. At Colorado,
Everybody have fun tonight. I will take the Cyclones. I think is what I said last time. I hope that's what I said.
I took Colorado and I'll stick with it.
Okay, what did I take?
You took the Cyclones.
And I'll stick with it.
Okay. Bye week on the 18th of October. BYU at home.
Cyclones.
We all picked a certain way the first time,
Iowa State.
and we all picked Iowa State. Yep. We'll stick with it. Arizona State at home.
I think I took Iowa State.
You did not.
And I switch it and have Arizona State upset on the
Wait.
road.
Yeah, you took Arizona State.
Well, you know what? I'll stay with it. It's going back and forth.
The two of us took Iowa State.
Okay. So I have them undefeated at this point.
You do. 9-0 start for Iowa State.
That's
I
what
love
the-
Iowa corn.
There's some of these. I wish
Oh, were there other themes that I'm skipping over? I didn't mean to skip over.
I learned this lesson the past 2 years, and I guess I didn't learn it because I'm going to learn it again this year. I wish I would have looked at everyone's schedule before we started this.
I know.
Because I'm looking at it and I'm like,
Why did
Iowa
I do
State's not
that?
going 12-0.
Exactly. Yeah. Though I do think, as we've gone through this, I think Iowa State has one of the more favorable schedules in the Big 12 in terms of how games set up and when you play certain teams. At TCU, November 8th.
I feel like I picked the Frogs.
We have not picked the Frogs yet.
I feel like I'm going to
You're
pick the
gonna
Frogs.
pick the Frogs. We have not actually picked that one yet.
I was kind of leaning that way too. Yeah, I'll say Iowa State 2-game skid there.
Okay. I will make it a loss for Iowa State. Jamie?
I like frogs.
Stop it.
Yeah, I also took TCU.
Officially this time.
Officially this time.
The third bye week for Iowa State comes on November 15th.
A Froggerly.
And then they play Kansas at home,
Well,
which we have not picked yet.
as good as Lance Leipold has done against Matt Campbell, which has actually been really good, it's not going to happen this year.
I think it is a loss for Iowa State.
Ooh.
I'll take Iowa State.
Chois Woodman, big Kansas guy.
Not a big Rocco Becht guy. And don't you put that evil on me, Ricky Bobby. At Oklahoma State.
Rock Choice Jayhawk over there.
Stop it.
I
Would
will
you quit
take
cursing? There are children that could be listening. We're in summertime.
Hateful.
hateful.
Where do we turn in things for hate speech?
In the trash over there.
Old Fog Woodman across the way. I will take Iowa State against Oklahoma State.
I will take Iowa State.
I will also pick the Cowboys to lose because that's what I do.
Goodness, Jamie. I don't know how we did as a whole. I just know Jamie has Iowa State at 11-1.
Last year, between our trio, I was the Iowa State believer, but
You were.
Jamie's Mr. Cyclone over there.
Goodness. Did you plan that?
Of course I did. Playing everything.
It's Jamie, Mr. Prepared.
This has been the Bottom Line Podcast from 100.7 The Score. Go to 100-7thescore.com for more from the Double T Sports Network.